Hello, my furry friends. My name is Fuzzy Cup, and welcome back to the next episode of Olympuscraft. I should probably not swing my sword around in F5 mode because I might hit this guy. So I am just going to repair my tools up, and we're going to go straight over to spawn because I've done some stuff between episodes, and I've had an amazing idea. A really amazing idea. So with all of our tools healed up, I've brought you back to spawn, where it is looking more beautiful every single day. I'd like to point your attention towards this beacon beam. So at the end of last episode, I did say that I was going to go over to spawn and do a full tier 4 beacon and move my storage system over to here. And I have done that. Let's pop over here and drop down this beacon beam area, because I have made underground. Really need to make a better way down there. But yes, I have made my storage system. So this is exactly like the one that I had in the bottom of my base, with just a few changes. I'm gonna have to pop into FreeCam to show you. Under here, I have connected my system here to the beacon. So as long as this is within 8 blocks of the actual beacon itself, it receives the interdimensional bonus where I can use it in any dimension I'm in. Then I have this running all the way down to here and going up into one of these guys. Now this is a drawer access point, and if you've used the drawers mod in the past, it's kind of like the drawer controller, but this is for extended storage, which is the fabric version. So this goes into here and it splits off into 3 filtered connectors. Now these connectors have filters and should be set to priority highest, like so. And you'll see some of these guys already have filters in them. And what that does is, all of this bulk stuff that I have, it's going to come from the brain down here, which is where I put my stuff in, all the way along here. It'll first of all go through this filter system, and if it matches any of the 3 filters that are here, and I can put another one here as well, it will go into a drawer as long as the drawer has something in it, because the rest of these are locked, so nothing's going to go in there. And if it can't be put into this system here, which is just for all the bulk items, it will go into these things. And because we're in spawn chunks, this is going to be available all around the world in every dimension. But this is where my amazing idea comes in. This is just for me. Why don't I make a few more and open a storage system shop or service? Maybe even Fuzzy's Storage Solutions? So I did spend a little bit of time in creative mode, plotting out what I think it should look like from Google images of storage companies. And I think we should probably get into a little bit of a gathering montage. So I had to cut my building time lapse a little bit short because I'm starving. And we still haven't done our food of the episode. So let's head back to our island and see what kind of food we can rustle up. Ooh, it's gonna be close if I get home before I starve or not. I'm thinking. Oh, it also looks like our boats have been capturing pillagers. Oh, it's not what I need right now. Okay, let's try and go under. Oh, they can't see us. Oh, they can totally see us. They can totally see us. Oh, they can totally see us. Oh, no. Yeah, this shouldn't happen. I really should do the food at the start of episodes. Okay, now that we have our storage at spawn, I have converted that little storage system to hold all of our food down here, just to make it a little bit easier to find stuff. So let us have a look in the JEI and see what we can make. Wraps, hamburgers. Let's see. Ooh, cabbage rolls. Okay, let's see. Do we have everything for cabbage rolls? We just need the pan. Okay, let's grab the pan and make 26 cabbage rolls. Looks like we're missing rice. Judging by how long the tacos lasted, and this has more ingredients than the taco, I think 26 is probably going to do us for the rest of the episode. Yep. I think one of these is going to fill up our haunches. Okay, now that we have some food, I'm going to finish off that build off camera, and I'm going to show you what I've done afterwards, because it's basically much the same, placing blocks and crafting chests and whatnot. So yeah, I'll be back soon. I'll meet you over at spawn.
The next day.
So a few hours later, and the outside is pretty much finished. I have extended this road that JB started. I really like the design, so I extended it to go to that way. I don't really know any better way to make this go up a block or so, but if you guys in the comments have an idea, let me know, because I was stumped. But inside, we're going to try and make it look as boring as possible, because I kind of want this to reflect the sort of, you know, when you go in and you're doing your self-storage stuff and it's just a plasticky looking floor and the ceilings are made out of ceiling tiles and it's just one little desk with like boxes everywhere and shelves and stuff. That's sort of the thing I was going for. So what I did was I made some light gray concrete and just used it as the floor. It does kind of look like that, you know, anti-slip plasticky kind of pellet floor. And I've just started to put in these here, which really remind me of those polystyrene, you know, polyethylene ceiling tile things. So let me just finish this off like so, and we're all done. Well, almost all done. There is some small other touches we need to do, but for the most part, we're done. I just put a few boxes in the corner with some caution thing. This is really annoying me because you can't turn it around the other way, and I wish you could turn it around the other way, and why can't you turn it around the other way? But we have some stuff on the shelves. We've, for some reason, potato crates. Put in some really depressing fluorescent lighting. The only thing left to do is I want to get a villager. Let's grab this villager. And let's plop it down on that seat. And I want you guys at home to give me a name of our receptionist. And that receptionist will work in Fuzzy Storage Solutions. So yeah, in the comments below, give me a name of the receptionist. Kind of liking Diane at the moment, but I don't know, do you look like a Diane? Anyway, let's quickly pop outside and let's put up our banners. Fuzzy's Storage Solutions. Nice. The only thing I have left to do is to put in all the chests and make the drawers and stuff downstairs, and then I have to go to the nether and get a little bit of netherite to make some more of these guys up so that I can make 4 separate chambers and rent out the other 3 to everyone else in the server who wants it. I've already had a few people asking. Also, while you're down there in the comments naming our receptionist, How much do you think I should charge a week? I was thinking maybe we could like charge a diamond block a week. That's 4 diamond blocks a month. I think that might be worth it, but what do you guys think? But for now, I think it's probably a good idea if we head back to our own island and actually get started working there, because the plan for that island is to make it into a gigantic farm with different areas for each crop and eventually to open a restaurant. Because I don't know if you guys know or not, I used to be a chef in real life and I would love to utilize this Croptopia mod with all of its foods to open an actual restaurant. I mean, we don't want to be eating golden carrots solely for the rest of the season, do we? So let's quickly Jesus walk our way back to our island and maybe get started on some of the planning for the farms. Okay, so now that we are back on our island, let me just show you what myself and Callie have been up to over the last few days. You're gonna have to check Callie's video for the actual building of this bridge behind me, but we have built a bridge. The bridge of friendship. So I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit dubious at the start of the black and red theme that she had envisioned, but it really works to tie both of our areas together. So Callie's building this sort of mushroomy fantasy forest feel, and this works really well with all the really nice oak leaves, which actually take on the different coloration of the biome it's in. And then it shifts ever so slowly over to this green, which takes away quite a lot of the red and the black color, and goes right into our island. And I have started terraforming our island. So it's not finished yet, but what I'm thinking of doing is putting this sort of cliff all the way around. I've done it all the way over to here, but there's just something strange about the way it slopes off. I'm thinking maybe just to follow this here and just bring it all the way up. That way it's going to be a little bit flatter, not totally flat, but a little bit flatter. I think it will allow us to possibly fit a little bit more farms in. So let's have a little bit of a think. Let's grab a few signs. It doesn't matter that they're not matching, although it is hurting me. And let's see what it is we need to do. So we need to make pots around the island. Then we need to make the farming plots. Then we need to make some stables for the horses. Then we need to make a barn for the sheep and the cows. We need a chicken coop. And then we need a wharf area and a lighthouse. I think that's going to keep us busy for quite a few episodes. But why don't we start by maybe laying out some of the paths that we're going to be using. Let's pop outside and would you look at that? I've done it already. So while you guys are watching this episode, I have been making a couple of plots in the back. So let's pop out our new back door. And this is kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. Let me get a bit of an aerial view in the fuzzy drone. So what I'm thinking for the moment is I'm going to put some crops in these 3 areas. This here is going to be the barn for the sheeps and the cows. This here is going to be a stable, and then this over here is going to lead down to sort of a dock area, and I'm thinking that there is going to be a really good place for a lighthouse. What do you guys think? I know we need tons more of plots for all of our seeds and crops and stuff, because just look at the sheer amount of seeds that you can do. And trees. Oh, we need an orchard as well. Oh, more signs. There is one other thing that's happened in the last day. We had a little bit of a mishap on the server. You see, we were experimenting with the chunk loading and something went wrong. I'm not going to point any fingers. You know who you are. You know what you've done. But the server kind of had to be rolled back by 8 hours. So I had to spend the entire day yesterday rebuilding fuzzy storage solutions. So it does look a little bit different. Why don't we actually pop over? So yeah, it does look a little bit different. I did actually manage to get the path and the road looking much better than it did previously. I just lowered the entire area down by 1 block. and it kind of worked out much better. Yeah, it just looks a little bit different. I went ahead and got some more cast iron and put some extra blocks up there. I did miss some over here, which we will take care of. But yeah, we just raised it up a little bit more. We put a little bit of garden here. I'm going to put some flowers and stuff in there. Not too much because, you know, we wanted to look very uninviting and worn down like an old storage warehouse. And then inside we've basically got it the same as it was, but I've added a little bit of the seating area. And I've actually found that if you use the ropes here, they look a little bit better than just this, but you know, it's still not great. But the big difference is I have completely finished these. So the gray area is mine, but we also now have the nether area, the blue area, and the pink area. Intentionally designed like someone from the 70s basically just exploded in there. It's not pretty. I tried to use really ugly blocks. But yeah, this is all ready to go. Fuzzy Storage Solutions is ready to go. And talking to some people on the server, I have 2 potential customers lined up. We'll probably have to speak to them on the next episode, but we will probably have an income soon. Yay, more diamonds to spend. And speaking of diamonds to spend, I really have to use this shop. I saw it in Rob's video. I have to say, this is one of the most individual shops I have ever seen. It's an iron shop, but it's an iron shop. Rob, you never cease to amaze me. But apparently what you do to pay is you place 1 diamond in here, and all of these will shoot out 1 piece of iron, giving you a stack of iron for 1 diamond. Let's pop a diamond in there. And it does like a sound, just like an iron does. And we have a stack of iron. Rob, your mind is just your mind. That's all I can say. So, back to the island progress. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sort of a well here as a central focal point, also to give us an infinite water source. And then I'm going to use the water from that well to saturate the ground here, make it plantable, and we're going to do our first 3 fields. And what better way to do that than with a little bit of a time lapse? So, I thought instead of just you watching this farming time lapse, I would tell you all about this mod pack we put together. A few people in the comments have been asking what mods we use and where we can find them. Well, you are in luck. If you go to olympuscraftmc.com, you can find the link to the CurseForge mod pack. You can also find all the links to everybody in the SMP, and a big thanks to CodeMC for putting all of this together. Even better, you can find world downloads for all previous seasons of Olympuscraft. And if you're having issues downloading the pack, click on the Discord link in this video and join the Bear Cave. Myself or one of the mods will be happy to help you download the pack. And while you're down there in the comment section, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, down in the description of this video is the world seed for this season. So, if you would like to play along with us on the SMP, or build your own farming island just like me, when you're creating your world, just pop in the world seed and you'll generate the world as we're playing on the SMP. But for now, back to present day Fuzzy. Thank you very much, VoiceOver Fuzzy. Very kind of you. So this is where we are at the moment. I have planted an entire field of wheat. Wheat. Because we're going to need an awful lot of packed mud to do the pathing around this base. And I would like to use packed mud in some of the buildings also. So we need a lot of wheat for that. But the rest of the other ones are all done with a mix of different types of crops. So this field is all sort of root-based crops, so carrots, potatoes, beetroot, yams, turnips, all that sort of stuff. And then the other side over here is all leafy crops and random vegetables, such as broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, lettuce, spinach, kale, all that sort of stuff. Now between episodes I will go out into the world and I will get more and more of the seeds. I'm not going to show it on video, it's literally just going to be me flying around hitting myself off trees. But next week we'll come back and we'll do another few of these, what should I call them? Crop plots? Crop plots. But yeah, we'll make more of these, and I think I'm actually going to leave them open and put a nice little archway in them to make them more accessible. But yeah, like I said, next episode we'll come back, we'll do more of these, and we'll probably get our, what is it called? Farmhouse and our horse stable done also. So, with that, I believe we have run out of time for today's episode. So if you like today's episode, please click like and subscribe, leave a comment down in the comment section, and while you're down there, why don't you click on the member button and become a part of the Fuzzy family, where you get to use custom emotes during live streams and get a mention at the end of every single one of my videos, just like these wonderful people right here. And until the next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye! Oh, before you go, should I use shaders or not? Now, the shaders I was kind of thinking to use is the complementary shaders. My PC should be able to handle it. It's a little bit framey, but what do you guys think? Should we use shaders or no shaders? And if you have an idea of a different type of shaders to use, let me know in the comments below. I know I'm asking you guys to comment a lot, but yeah, I really want you guys to be happy with the videos. So let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.